बोलो। मैं तो बोलूंगा इसे। चंडीगढ़ में राजस्थान बनाम चंडीगढ़ के बीच अब ये मैच शुरू हुआ है। पहला ही ओवर चल रहा है, दूसरी गेंद इसको हल्के हाथों से कवर की दिशा प्लेस करने की कोशिश और तेजी के साथ लिया गया रन। चंडीगढ़ रॉयल्स फिजियोस वर्सेस सॉरी चंडीगढ़ फिजियोस वर्सेस राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस के बीच में चलता हुआ ये मैच नेशनल फिजियो लीग के दूसरे दिन का ये मुकाबला खेला जा रहा है AP3 क्रिकेट स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड गुड़गांव में स्थित मैदान पे। राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस ने यहाँ पर टॉस जीत के फैसला किया है पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का। इसी बीच अगली गेंद, अच्छी गेंद, लगभग गुड लेंथ एरिया में पिच कराई और अच्छा उसे खेला भी, तेजी के साथ सिंगल चुराया। फील्डर मौजूद थे वहां पर लगभग शॉर्ट कवर एरिया पे, लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस दोनों बल्लेबाजों में बहुत ज्यादा और तालमेल शानदार, जिसके चलते एक रन बहुत ही जल्दी से यहाँ पर ले लिया। गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं सौरभ ग्रेवाल और ओपन करने आए हैं अपनी टीम राजस्थान के लिए विकास सैनी और पुलकित। फिलहाल स्ट्राइक पे मौजूद हैं विकास, सामना करते हुए सौरभ का। राइट हैंड बैट्समैन विकास फेसिंग सौरभ ग्रेवाल। Right arm over the wicket, almost an over pitch delivery and played it towards the deep extra cover boundary. A big task for the fielder, and yes, the ball has been saved now, and 2 runs have also been taken. So good running between the wickets for sure. 2 runs taken on the previous delivery. Two more deliveries to go in this first over. In the previous match, we saw a one-sided event where the team batting first won that match with a big margin. Now a late cut and a big gap is there. No chance for any fielder, and the ball has reached the boundary towards the backward point area. It was a beautiful shot, just a kind of placement only. One used the pace of ball itself, which in itself is a great thing. Won that match with a big margin. Now pressure or not much. A late cut and a big gap is there. No chance for any fielder, and the ball selection was really good. There was a big gap right there. So no chance for any fielder whatsoever to stop that ball. One more ball to go. The last delivery of this first over by Saurabh Grewal.
Hello.
Another good delivery. There's an appeal, but I guess there was some sort of edge of bat right before the ball hit the pads. And with this appeal, with the single, I guess even the single was very
उसका लास्ट नंबर बताना
risky, I would say, because the fielder was right there. Sometimes we have seen the batsman doesn't get out uh, as LBW, but they sometimes get run out because sometimes some sort of confusion gets there, and which is why it results in run out sometimes, and sometimes uh, some other reasons also occur. But this time both the batsmen are safe. That is the main thing. And after first over, the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios is 10 runs without losing any wicket.
स्टडी हो रही है आपकी ऐसे ऐसे
Bhuvi is the new bowler now. Bhuvi, who is the right arm fast bowler. Let's see if he goes over the wicket or round the wicket. On strike is Vikas Saini, playing on 8 after facing 4 delivery. Right arm over the wicket and good pace. Good amount of pace in that delivery. A little short ball was there with some sort of good bounce, and ball was placed towards the point area. Now, Pulkit is on strike, who's the left-hand batsman, will be facing Bhuvi. It seems like Bhuvi for sure has got some good amount of space in his bowling, which is of course a great weapon for a fast bowler. And this time, so I guess there is some sort of warning for the bowler or maybe for the fielder. So this ball was considered a dead ball. All right, so the bowler will have to bowl again, as the previous ball was a dead ball. Right, around the wicket this time, and beautiful shot, good use of wrist, and the ball is running towards the boundary, but will be stopped by the fielder. And yes, good running between the wickets as well. 2 runs taken easily. The shot was really good, but there was not too much of power in that shot. That's why the ball could not reach the boundary. That there was not much pace in the ball that could beat the fielder right there. Only 2 balls have been bowled till now. 3 runs have already been conceded by the bowler. 4 more deliveries to go. And yes, this time, yes, it's a wide. So 2 outside of the off stump. And the batsman is simply let it go. Bowler will have to bowl this delivery again, as it was a wide, too much outside of the off stump. Now the bowler is choosing to bowl around the wicket, and it was a good shot. It was a full toss delivery, played it towards the mid-off fielder, and 1 run taken. So people who are joining us on YouTube, you can see a live telecast on JPMR Sports. And whoever is watching this live telecast right now, you can simply like this video. At the same time, subscribe our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon as well, so that you don't miss any updates. You stay connected with all our live action. And you can also comment which team you are supporting right now and anything. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Full toss delivery, and it's a huge gap. Wheeler won't be able to stop it. Great shot towards the backward square leg boundary. 4 more deliveries to go in this over. We'll now get into the score of individual batsman, and Wheeler won't be able to stop it. 1 more delivery still to go. Vikas Saini playing on 13 after facing 7 deliveries, a strike rate of more than 185. Pulkit, on the other hand, has faced only 4 deliveries and is playing on 5. He has not hit any boundary so far. Last delivery of the second over by Bhuvi. On strike is Vikas Saini. Oh, beautiful shot, but the fielder is there on a short mid-off. So with this dot delivery, second over is also gone, and Rajasthan Royals is now 19 without losing any wicket. Third over is now about to start. First delivery, and it's a beautiful shot, but a fielder is available right at the long off area. 1 run taken on the very first delivery of this over. Saurabh Grewal is continuing his spell, second over of his spell, and third over of this first inning. And Vikas has now come back on strike. Will be facing Saurabh Grewal. If you talk about even the previous match as well that he played yesterday on AP ground, I guess he was playing really well in that match as well. I guess he contributed with bat and ball both. So yes, he is an important asset for his team. Batsman was completely beaten on that delivery. It was dot ball, direct hit, but fortunately the batsman was back in crease on time. For sure, there was no scope of taking that single. So a good decision in the end by the striker, that is Vikas, who denied for that single and forced Pulkit to get back in the crease. Oh, there was an edge, but under control situation. Good fielding as well by the fielder standing at the short backward square leg area. I'm sorry, short backward point area. not too much control in that shot by the batsman, that was Vikas. So now with the help of the single, Pulkit is back on strike, the left-handed batsman facing Saurav, and it seems to be a very good hit. It's a huge gap available there. And yes, 4 runs will be added to the score for sure. Beautiful shot, completely on the ball, confident hit, and resulted in 4. Just look at the replay. Here we see frame by frame. Look at good action. The ball was not that bad, but the shot selection was really good. I guess the batsman picked up the delivery, the liner length so early, and which is why he was in a position to play such a beautiful shot. I repeat, the ball was not that bad. And the delivery, almost a Yorker delivery, very well played towards the mid-wicket area. Fielder is running behind the ball. 1 run taken. Second, also taken easily. Yes. So 2 runs increment in the score of team and the individual score as well. One more delivery to go in this third over. So far, the over is going decent enough. 8 runs have already been conceded by the bowler in this over. One more delivery to go, and on strike is Pulkit. Came over the wicket and played it towards the wide long off area, and there's a misfield. So another boundary comes up. 4 more runs will be added to the score. These kind of balls are supposed to be stopped. Actually, you should stop these kind of balls, or else, this kind of fielding may put your team into more trouble. So needless to say that it's a very good start by Rajasthan Royals Physios. After 3 overs, the score is 31-0, and look at the replay. This time played it towards the point area. Was a good throw indeed, but keeper could not collect it. Also, the fielding and the running as well was also very good. 4th over is going on, and Dr. Sanjeev Singh Rajput is the bowler who is bowling the very first over of his spell. On strike is Pulkit. Vikas Saini is at the non-striker's end. Good thing is that Rajasthan Royals has not lost any wickets so far, which is a good thing, of course. And at the same time, their current run rate is also very good, which is above 10. Right arm over the wicket, and there was an appeal of caught behind, but I guess the ball was too far up from the bat of Pulkit. Was playing on 16 after facing 9. वो दे दो मुझे, अगर मैं दूर
एक को पकड़ के दे देगा भाग जाओ।
और कंफर्म कर देना, आवाज आ रही है? Also, next ball, a good forward defense by Pulkit, played it towards the covers area and easily taken single. However, it was not looking that easy. It was kind of risky single, but kudos to the good running between both the batsmen, Vikas and Pulkit. Both are doing really good. Vikas now back on strike, facing Dr. Sanjeev Singh, who has already bowled three deliveries in this over and conceded only 3 runs. Run a ball is the condition of this over so far. Right him over the wicket and a little quicker and an easy catch, I believe. Yes. So first wicket finally goes down. It was not an easy catch, looked like an easy one, but yes, we understand that it was a well deserved effort by the fielder. So finally, first wicket goes down at the score of 34 in this fourth over, and Vikas Sani, who was looking good, was playing on 15, finally goes. It was a loose shot, of course. It was loose shot. I'm sorry, and which of course, he could not understand the line and lines. He could not pick it properly, and which is why it resulted in a fall of wicket. The batting team appreciating Vikas. Sometimes it gets easier for us to speak about the stuff, to give suggestions to the players who play on ground, but things get really things seem very easy out of the ground, which actually are not for the players who are playing on ground. Things get really difficult or different, I should say, when players are on ground. So of course, giving suggestion is a good thing. It shows that you are a well-wisher of the players. But I guess the atmosphere, the situation, the mindset, each and everything gets completely different once you step in the ground. New batsman is Sumit, who is a right-hand batsman and currently will be at the striker's end, I guess. Dr. Sanjeev Singh took the first wicket, the only wicket that Rajasthan has lost. So basically, the account of wicket fall has now just opened, and a bit of relief for the bowling team for sure, because after a while in this fourth over, finally the first wicket went down. Sumit will be facing the very first delivery of Dr. Sanjeev Singh, right arm over the wicket. Oh, it was a very good delivery, an appeal by all the players. Looked like a convincing appeal, but it was denied by the umpire. There is no doubt that Sanjeev is bowling really well. He has good amount of pace, and at the same time, he's trying to keep line and length very good as well, and which is why batsmen are not feeling comfortable in front of him. And again, good amount of pace, flicked towards the onside, towards the mid-wicket area. Fielder is available, however, one run taken easily. And with this 1 run, fourth over is also gone. Rajasthan Royals Physios is at 35 for 1 after 4 overs. Current run rate is 8.75. According to this, the projected score is showing as 175, which is, of course, a very healthy total. If this team continues with the same run rate for the remaining overs, then 175 will be the total, which is, of course, going to be a very challenging total for any team playing on this ground. We also saw in the previous match that was played today in morning that 176 was the total, and there was some sort of confusion and some misfield as well. Earlier, there was some sort of confusion between both the batsmen. They wanted to take a single, but thought that the fielder will stop the ball, but it didn't happen. Finally, 2 runs have been taken thanks to that misfield, and Sumit is now back on strike after this double, so he will keep the strike again and face Saurabh Grewal. और यहाँ पर हवा में गेंद और तो काफी दूर रह गए थे
फील्डर आसान नहीं था। और देख खास करके स्पेशली जब इस तरह से ऊपर से गेंद आ रही हो और आप फॉरवर्ड भाग रहे हो और ऊपर से पीछे से गेंद आ रही हो, तो इस तरह की गेंदों को कैच कर पाना उतना आसान होता नहीं है जितना आसान लगता है बाहर से। देखिए बाहर से बहुत कुछ आसान लगता है, लेकिन मैदान में उतरने के बाद जो बहुत कुछ आसान लग रहा होता है उसमें से काफी कुछ मुश्किल लगने लग जाता है। और ये स्लोअर मैन ट्राई करी है, बैट्समैन ने पिक करने की कोशिश जरूर करी और उतना हालांकि कन्विंसिंग शॉट नहीं था, लेकिन फिर भी 4 रन जरूर मिल जाएंगे। तो कुल मिला के रन आने चाहिए कैसे भी आए। और पुल किया था गेंद, हालांकि थोड़ी सी नीची भी बैठी थी, थोड़ी सी धीमी भी थी। और देखिए जब एक क्विक बॉलर अचानक से स्लोअर वन डाल देता है तो बल्लेबाज के लिए कई बार मुश्किलें हो जाती हैं, स्पेशली तब जब वो पहले पिक ना कर पाए। अगर पहले पिक कर लें तो गेंदबाज की शामत आने के बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस होते हैं, लेकिन अगर ना पिक कर पाए तो बल्लेबाज की शामत आने के बहुत ज्यादा चांस हो जाते हैं। 5वां ओवर चल रहा है, 3 गेंदें डाली जानी बाकी, स्कोर है 43 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे। इस चौके के बाद प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर अच्छा खासा दिखता हुआ 191 का। और एक और अच्छी गेंद गुड लेंथ पे पिच कराई गई, थोड़ी सी बाहर थी ऑफ स्टंप से, बल्ला चलाया जरूर था लेकिन पूरी तरीके से बीट हो गए बल्लेबाज। काफी अच्छी गेंद वहां पर सौरभ ग्रेवाल की। तीसरा ओवर डाल रहे हैं तो भरोसा जताया जा रहा है उनकी टीम द्वारा उनमें। लगातार उनका स्पेल कंटिन्यू होता हुआ तीसरा ओवर है ये उनके स्पेल का। इसके बाद केवल एक ओवर बचेगा उनके स्पेल का। बैकफुट पैक है, सॉलिड डिफेंस यहाँ पर सुमित का। सुमित जो कि फिलहाल खेल रहे हैं 9 रनों के निजी स्कोर पे, 7 गेंदों का उन्होंने सामना किया है और साथ दे रहे हैं उनका पुलकित, जो कि अभी खड़े हैं एट द नॉन स्ट्राइकर्स एंड। And he's playing on 17 after facing 10 deliveries with the help of 2 fours. Another delivery, and it's a good shot played towards the covers area. Fielder is available. So 1 run has been taken, but no scope for the second run. And with this single, fifth over is up, and the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios is 44 for 1. 44 पे 1, 5 ओवर के बाद राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस का स्कोर। करंट रन रेट अच्छा फिलहाल अभी तक तो दिखता हुआ, लेकिन अभी 15 ओवर का खेल होना बाकी इस पारी में, तो चीजें काफी ऊपर नीचे हो सकती हैं। क्रिकेट है, कुछ भी हो सकता है इसमें। अभी हम ये एस्टिमेट नहीं कर सकते कि कितना स्कोर यहाँ पर बल्लेबाजी टीम अब बना पाएगी। हाँ ये जरूर कहा जा सकता है कि अगर इसी रन रेट को मेंटेन करती है ये टीम तो जरूर 176 बना लेगी, अगर पूरे 20 ओवर खेलती है तो। बाकी ये किसी को नहीं पता कब क्या होगा, रन रेट बढ़ेगा घटेगा, विकेट्स गिरेंगी बचेंगी, कितनी विकेट गिरेंगी कितनी नहीं गिरेंगी, ऐसा प्रेडिक्ट कर पाना बेहद मुश्किल। क्योंकि क्रिकेट को लेकर एक कहावत भी फेमस है कि क्रिकेट में प्रिडिक्शन बहुत ही मुश्किल है। और कहावत की मैं बात कर रहा था, तो जी हाँ, कहावत है कि क्रिकेट अनिश्चितताओं का खेल है, यहाँ हर प्रिडिक्शन फेल है। Pulkit, the left-hand batsman, is now back on strike. Will be facing the bowler. और पेस अच्छा है, एज लगाया, बहुत ही तेज जा रही है गेंद, नहीं होगा मौका, जी हाँ, रोक पाने का गेंद को। गेंद चली गई 4 रनों के लिए, और मुझे ऐसा लग रहा कहीं अब पीछे खाई में तो शायद नहीं चली गई गेंद। आई डोंट नो वेदर देयर इज अ खाई और नॉट, बट यस द बॉल वाज safe there, so yes, collected well by the fielder. और इसी के साथ 50 रन भी यहाँ पर पूरे हुए हैं राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस के। पहली ही ये गेंद जिसको पहुंचाया चौके के लिए, एज लगकर थर्ड मैन की दिशा में गेंद निकल गई थी। बीच के लिए गेंद राउंड द विकेट, बहुत ही अच्छी कवर ड्राइव थी, लेकिन फील्डर देखिए वहां पर मुस्तैद तैनात उस गेंद को रोकने के लिए, और बखूबी अपना काम वहां पर करते हुए रन लेने का कोई मौका नहीं। हालांकि शॉट बहुत अच्छा था, लेकिन रन मिले 0। और सिमिलर टाइप की गेंद थी, लेकिन इस बार थोड़ा गेंद के ऊपर आने पर डायरेक्ट की कोशिश थी। डायरेक्ट हिट अगर होती तो दोनों साइड पे हो सकती थी डायरेक्ट हिट वैसे तो, और दोनों साइड पे यहाँ पे चांस था। किस्मत अच्छी रही दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों की कि एक भी जगह नहीं लगी, तो किस्मत का साथ भी बचाता है इंसान को बहुत बार, और किस्मत का साथ ना हो तो एक कहावत है कि ऊंट पे बैठे हुए भी कुत्ता काट लेता है। तो जी हाँ, किस्मत का भी एक बहुत बड़ा रोल कई बार होता है लाइफ में, लेकिन किस्मत के भरोसे बैठना केवल, वो कहीं ना कहीं एक गलत चीज है, क्योंकि 99.99% ऑफ द टाइम्स इंसान को काम करना ही पड़ता है। और किस्मत भी, किस्मत के चांसेस, किस्मत आने की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी होती है वो भी तब ज्यादा होती है जब इंसान काम करता है। एक कहावत है कि मंजिल तो मिलेगी भटक कर सही, गुमराह वो है तो घर से निकलते नहीं। ऑन साइड पे बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट, ये देखिए शॉट खेला है तभी चौका जा रहा है, शॉट ही नहीं खेलते तो चौका जाने की प्रोबेबिलिटी कम थी, जैसे कि हम बात कर रहे थे। फॉर्चून फेवर्स द ब्रेव, जो बहादुरी दिखाता है किस्मत भी उसी का साथ देती है। गॉड हेल्प दोज हु हेल्प देमसेल्व्स, ये सारी कहावतें एक ही तरफ इशारा करती हैं कि इंसान को काम तो करना पड़ेगा, जो काम करेगा उसको सक्सेस मिलने के चांसेस ज्यादा हैं। देयर इज वन मोर सेइंग, इफ यू ट्राई यू मे फेल, बट इफ यू डोंट ट्राई यू विल फेल। तो जी हाँ, बहुत ही दमदार कहावत, और इसमें मैं काफी ज्यादा यकीन रखता हूँ कि अगर आप कोशिश करें तो हो सकता है कि आप शायद फेल हो जाएं, यानी कि यहाँ पे हो सकता है आप फेल भी हो जाए, हो सकता है आप पास भी हो जाए, लेकिन अगर आप कोशिश ही ना करें तो आप पक्का फेल होंगे। बैकफुट पे आगे सॉलिड डिफेंस, और इसी डॉट बॉल के साथ यहाँ पर ओवर पूरा होता है। 6 ओवर के बाद स्कोर हो चुका है 55 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस। करंट रन रेट अभी भी सॉलिड दिखता हुआ, प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर 183 का। इतने रन अगर बना लेंगे तो वैसे ही साइकोलॉजिकल प्रेशर आ जाएगा ओपोनेंट के ऊपर। पिछले मैच में तो हमने देखा था कि बहुत ही बड़े मार्जिन से टीम ने जीता था मैच को, और यहाँ पर भी फिलहाल अभी तक तो पहली इनिंग में ये जो बल्लेबाजी हो रही है काफी अच्छी बल्लेबाजी। 6 ओवर में 55 रन, 1 विकेट जरूर गंवाया है, लेकिन रनों के मामले में सॉलिड दिखती हुई राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस। Pulkit and Sumit both are looking good. Pulkit is playing on 21 after facing 13 deliveries, and we have seen Pulkit hitting some good shots on the ground, and not only just good shots, he middled those deliveries and he was looking so confident while playing those shots, convincing shots, proper cricketing shots, and that is what very important for a batsman in order to increase the confidence of that batsman. At the same time, not just hitting the boundary, but at the same time they are also focusing on strike rotation as well, which also puts some sort of pressure on the fielding side. First delivery of the 7th over, almost a Yorker delivery, very well played by Pulkit and very well fielded as well on the mid-on area by fielder. Good effort by him. 7th over has now just been started, and this is, I believe, the last over of Saurabh Grewal. Very soon he has come to the end of his spell. He has been expensive as well. Uh, I guess if a bowler is looking so expensive, I guess his spell should be stopped by the captain, or if the bowler is captain himself, I guess they should give more chances to the other bowlers. But I guess this has not been the case so far with Saurabh. There might be some other plans which we don't know, of course. And there is some sort of misfield, and all right, so the ball has been saved, but that single has been converted into a double. Saurabh Grewal already conceded almost 34 runs. Yes, to be precise, it's 34 only. And 4th over is going on. 4 more deliveries to go. Economy of more than 10, that is 10.20 to be precise. And look at that batsman at the non-striker's hand. He was a little outside of the crease, and I guess bowler did not have the idea, because if he would have been a bowler like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I guess he would have tried to hit the stumps even without seeing the stumps. And we have seen Dhoni doing these kind of magic tricks. Why I'm calling these magic tricks? Because they seem to be so unbelievable, even by the players playing on ground. So, of course, Mahendra Singh Dhoni has always been an exceptional player and a magical player who understands this game really well. And words fall short for the explanation and appreciation for a player like Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And it's quite unfortunate that he is now retired from the international cricket. He has got so many lovers, so many fans in world cricket. But we are still fortunate that he at least plays in the IPL, which is some sort of relief. And if I'm not wrong, Dhoni is not retired from IPL so far, I guess. Yes. So that's something great for people, for his fans, for his lovers. All right, focusing on this match. Next, the ball was in the air. It could be in his hands. Catch is dropped. It was not a difficult catch. We can see some sort of disappointment on the face of that fielder. These kind of catches should be caught. You cannot afford to drop these kind of catches, or else it might get difficult for you later on. With this drop catch, seventh over is also gone. And as soon as the score gets updated, we will update you with the exact score. There might be some technical glitch, which because of which the score has not been updated yet. Yes, so now it is updated. 7 overs are gone, and Rajasthan Royals Physios is at 60 for 1. The previous over, Saurabh Grewal conceded only 5 runs, so it was a very good over by him. Let's see who bowls in this eighth over. Good delivery. There was some good bounce as well by the bowler. Not a very short delivery, but some element of surprise bounce, which is why it got difficult for the batsman to play. The batsman who is Pulkit on the strike, and I guess even for the wicket keeper, it was not that easy to collect. Sanjeev Singh continuing his spell, second over of his spell, and he has got good pace. Played it towards the cover. There could be a chance. He was running towards the danger end and made it safely. Ball was going right in the hands of the fielder standing at the short covers, but I must say that was the bravery of both the batsmen to take that single. 7.2 overs, 61 for 1 is the score. Current run rate slowly going down, which is, of course, a matter of concern for the batsmen, and they will try their best to pace up the current run rate as well. This time, another wide comes up, leaving the leg stump behind with a big margin. So 1 run added to the extras, and the bowler will have to bowl another delivery. Easily placed towards the mid-wicket area. Short mid-wicket fielder collects the ball and gives it to the wicket keeper. 1 run taken easily. Eighth over going on. Score is 63 for 1. Projected score is showing as 168. Current run rate is 8.40. If they continue this run rate and play till the very last ball of this 20 overs, so they will be able to uh, score 168 for sure. A good delivery played with a straight bat, and the bowler himself collects the ball. No run taken. Two more deliveries to go in this eighth over. Score is 63 for 1. Dr. Sanjeev Singh has been really economical with his bowling. Bowling really good. We have also seen him in the previous match as well. Good pace. Look at the pace. Good delivery and played it with soft hands towards the point area. And one run taken easily without any problem. So last delivery is about to be bowled in this eighth over. Current run rate gradually going down, and both the players are concerned about this for sure. But kudos to the bowling of Dr. Sanjeev Singh Rajput, who is bowling really well in this over. Right arm over the wicket. This time a short of line delivery and played again. Hands toward the leg area. One run taken. So after these two overs, still of Dr. Sanjeev only 9 runs and has also taken one wicket. After 8 overs, score is 65 for 1. Rajasthan Royals Physios, Pulkit is playing on 25 after facing 20 deliveries, and Sumit is playing on 19 after facing 16 deliveries. Decent strike rate maintained by both the batsmen. Not so good, but decent enough for the condition for the situation like this. Of course, Rajasthan Royals Physios have lost first wicket a couple of overs ago, so that might be the reason. However, both the batsmen have taken the charge really well with all the responsibility. Partnership is now of 31 of 26 deliveries. Let's see who bowls in this the ninth over. Sumit is on strike and it's an off-spinner ball out played it towards the covers. It's a huge gap. Let's see if the fielder is manageable. No, the fielder could not stop the ball reaching the boundary. And yes, it was indeed a very good shot, played with much confidence, and it was a proper cricketing shot for sure. It was not like any other shot played. 69 is the score, and if you check the name of the bowler, that's Roshan Singh. Roshan Singh bowled really well in the previous match that we saw yesterday in AP Cricket Ground. Right arm over the wicket. Another overpitch delivery. Good sound of the shot. That connection of the ball with the bat was good, but fielder was available at the long off. Only one run taken with this single. Pulkit is back on strike, playing on 25. Score is now 70 for 1. Good thing is that Rajasthan Royals is maintaining their wickets. They're keeping their wickets intact, which is, of course, a very important thing. Right arm round the wicket, and look at the way with soft hands. He played a late cut towards the almost the third man area, and one run taken easily. So, people who are joining us now, I would like to let you know that this match is going on between Rajasthan Royals Physios versus Chandigarh Physios, and the tournament's name is National Physio League, on, and it is playing on AP3 Cricket Sports Ground that is situated in Gurgaon. And toss was won by Rajasthan Royals Physios, and they elected to bat first. Sumit will be taking the charge of strike. Ninth over of this first inning going on, and partnership of 37 runs has already been made in 29 deliveries, which of course they will try to pace up a little more once they feel more settled. However, both the batsmen have already spent good amount of time. Sumit has already faced 18 deliveries and has scored 24 runs, and Pulkit has also faced 21 deliveries and has scored 26 runs. The strike rate is also kind of similar of both the batsmen. Sumit is maintaining a strike rate of 133 and Pulkit is maintaining a strike rate of 123.81. So yes, both of them have spent decent amount of time uh, as far as T20 standards are concerned. Even if a batsman spends 15 to 20 deliveries, it is considered a decent amount of time for the batsman to understand the situation really well. There was a backfoot backfoot defense on that previous delivery. Roshan Singh still bowling in this over. And again, the shot was played towards the backward point area. There is a fielder available in the deep area. And second run is the call. And I guess he will make it easily. Yes, good running between the wickets by both the batsmen. So now this will be the last delivery of this ninth over by Roshan Singh. And on strike is again Sumit playing on 26 for facing 20 deliveries. Short line delivery, try to play it towards the onside. The ball is running towards the deep fine leg fielder, and one more run taken on this last delivery of this over. So 9 overs gone, and the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios is 74 for the loss of one wicket. Tenth over about to be started. Roshan Singh in the previous over conceded 9 runs, and if we talk about Dr. Sanjeev Singh, who was bowling in the previous over, uh, he was he conceded he has conceded 9 runs so far in the spell of his 2 overs. Partnership of 40 in 32 deliveries, which is looking solid. And of course, Rajasthan Royals Physios is hoping for both the batsmen to continue this partnership for coming overs as well, so that they can score, they can pace up the current run rate as well. And not only that, they will also be scoring more and more runs, which is, of course, a very good thing for the batting team. And this time, played it toward the final area. It would be a great deal for the fielder, but could not stop the ball. So, another 4 runs added. It was a very good shot. It was a very well calculated shot, you can say. The pace of that delivery was used, not much effort was there. He basically just gave the direction to the ball, which was the most important thing. 10th over is going on, and after this over, we will be going for a short greens break. Right arm over the wicket, and this time a lofted shot. The ball is in the air. It could be a chance, but it was a little far from the fielder. It landed a little far from the fielder. Fortunate batsman again. That is Pulkit, who tried to play that shot. I'm sorry, the shot was played by Sumit. Only 1 run taken, and we can see some fielders in deep, one fielder on cow corner, and two fielders on a long and a long. And now again the ball is going toward the fielder. 1 run taken again. 9.3 overs, and the score is 80 for 1. Rajasthan Royals Physios. 3 more deliveries to go. Right, Amodo, and perfect Yorker, and very well stopped as well. The ball went towards the point area, well collected by the wicketkeeper, who is looking so quick, so agile, but could not stop the batsman, both the batters, to take that single. Two more deliveries to go. Very well played again towards the deep third man fielder, and yeah, it's a midfield. This kind of ball should have been stopped. I guess there should have been some more effort by the fielder in the deep third man area, but unfortunate fielder, unfortunate bowler. But it was really delightful for the batsman for sure. 4 runs added to the individual score and the team score. Last delivery of this 10th over. Pulkit facing Bhuvi. Right after this delivery, we will be going for a very short drinks break and we'll continue the action after that. Very low full toss delivery, played it towards the covers, fielder available by the short covers, and now the over is gone. After 10 overs, Rajasthan Royals Physios is at 85 for the loss of 1 wicket. And now here we go for a very small drinks break and we'll continue the live action very soon. Thank you so much. Stay connected with us. भाई एक बार तो म्यूट कर दो ना आवाज नहीं वो इसमें नहीं नहीं आपकी तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है वो Okay, चलो. So now we are about to start the 11th over of this inning. 85 for 1 is the score. On strike is Sumit. Bowling end has been changed now. Now the bowling end is the mountain end. Earlier it was the city end. Now it's the mountain end. First delivery of this 11th over. Very well played. Forward defense by the batsman. Sumit, who's facing the bowler right now, who's on strike. He's playing at 33 after facing 25 deliveries, 4 fours. And this over is now being bowled by Vikas Singh. Wow, very well calculated shot, played it towards the middle wicket area. Fielder is available at the deep area, but only one run is taken. So we have just come back after a small drinks break, and people who are joining with us right now, I would like to let you know that this is National Physio League, and the match is now going on between Rajasthan versus Chandigarh. Rajasthan Royals Physios have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Dr. Vikas Singh is bowling right now. 11th over is going on. On strike is Pulkit, who is a left-hand batsman, looking solid, looking good. 86 for 1 is the score. Four more deliveries to go in this 11th over. Pulkit is playing on 31 after facing 24 deliveries, has already hit four boundaries as well. Right arm over the wicket and played towards the cow corner area with soft hands by Pulkit, playing beautifully, not just focusing on boundaries, also focusing on the strike rotation as well, which is a very important thing. Current run rate still looking good, that is 8.29, but of course it has been reduced a little in the previous overs. It has been reduced gradually, I should say, of course. But I guess this is something, this might be a plan of both the batsmen as they might be looking to solidify the inning, looking to stabilize the inning. Two runs taken very easily. That's the coordination of both the batsmen, and that's the quickness as well between the wickets. At once, it seemed like it could be one run only, but they converted that single into a double very beautifully, effortlessly done, which is an extremely important thing. Two more deliveries to go in this over. 8.34 is the run rate now. This time played towards the fine leg area and deep fine leg fielder collecting the ball. However, one run only taken, not a scope for the second run. Still a healthy run rate of 8.34. One more delivery to go, and projected score is still showing as 166. 90 for 1 is the score. Pulkit now back on strike. I'm really loving the batting style of Pulkit for sure. He's not playing less confident shots. He's looking so confident no matter what the situation is. Look at this shot, a slog sweep, and it could be difficult for the field. However, good fielding by the fielder in the deep in the cow corner area, and two runs taken easily. It was indeed a very good shot, but I guess it could have been a better shot. But still, no complaints. No problem in that. 1 over and 6 runs conceded by Dr. Vikas Singh in that over. And we are now done with 11 overs, and the score is 91 for 1. not the option for both the batsmen. He stepped out easily and made that delivery, a full toss delivery, easily the side screen. Absolutely straight, and with that single, now Pulkit has come back on strike. Will be facing Roshan Singh, and I guess Roshan is changing his side. I guess now he will be bowling round the wicket to target Pulkit in a much better way, so that he can try to confuse the batsman, so that he can try to take his wicket for sure. This time played it towards the long off area, only one run taken. Right over the wicket, the delivery, but fielder is available. No run taken. One more due to go in this 12th over. Score is already 96 for 1. Rajasthan Royals physio looking good, but are also trying. Could be a chance for the fielder. The ball was almost there, and yes, it could have been a chance for the fielder, but yes, some sort of disappointment can be seen on the fielder's face. So now, with this, 12th over is also gone. 97 for 1 is the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios. The run rate has gone down a little. It's now 8.08. Projected score now showing as 160. Looking as good, and 91. Yes, there was a time when the projected score was showing as 191. But now it has been reduced because, of course, the current run rate has gone down. Wicket has not fallen yet. Partnership 63 in 50 deliveries is going on, but the thing is that 63 runs have been scored in 50 deliveries. But good thing is that the and see, it could be a difficult thing for the batsman to come back in the field. And it could have been a direct hit. If it would have been a direct hit, I guess we must have witnessed a wicket as well. So 3 runs at one point. It was looking as a single, and now it has been converted in 3 runs. Kudos to two overthrows, two back-to-back overthrows, I should say. With this, 100 is also up for Rajasthan Royals Physios. Is 12.1 overs, and 100 is only one wicket down. And look at this partnership. It's 66 or 51 deliveries. Solid partnership going on. And for sure, they are saving their wickets, so that maybe even if they lose any wicket in the coming over, so even then they can target the bowlers and they can still increase the run rate, which is of course a very important thing. There is no doubt that the fielding team is looking pressure. A high full toss delivery played towards the deep covers fielder, and 1 run taken on this delivery as well. Both the batsmen are playing really well. Sumit is playing on 45 after facing 34 deliveries, and Pulkit is playing on 35 after facing 28 deliveries. Again, a similar strike rate. Both are playing in an identical way, in a similar way, I should say. Another delivery, an overpitch delivery, a lofted shot played towards the wide along an area, and very difficult for the fielder to stop. Yes, it's a boundary. 4 more runs add to the score. Now Sumit has come on 49, only 1 run away from his half century after facing 35 deliveries. Fourth delivery of this over, played it towards the covers. There is a gap, 1 run taken easily. I guess they won't go for the second run. Yes, only 1 run taken while walking on the pitch. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Vikas Singh so far has conceded 15 runs in his spell. Second over going on of his spell. On strike is Pulkit, playing on 35. On the previous delivery, Sumit completed his half century. Congratulations, Sumit, for this milestone. He achieved his half century in just 36 deliveries, and Pulkit with a very good shot towards the mid wicket area. Fielder is available, only 1 run taken. Solid partnership of 73 of 55 deliveries. And last delivery of this 13th over will be faced by Sumit, who is playing on 50 runs. He recently completed his half century. Right arm of the wicket, and it's a square cut, and it's a huge gap. Let's see if the fielder stops the delivery, stops the ball. Yes, it's a good effort, and 2 runs have been saved on this delivery. Very good effort by the fielder in the deep. So with this double, 13th over is also gone, and Rajasthan score is 109 for the loss of 1 wicket. Thirteen overs, and score is 109 for the loss of 1 wicket only. Both the batsmen are looking really solid. Pulkit playing on 36 and Sumit on 52. Look at the partnership, 75 or 56. We saw 12 runs coming in the previous over. The beginning of this 14th over, a very good looking shot played towards the long off area, and fielder is available. 1 run taken. Beginning with this single, and Pulkit has given the strike back to Sumit. Sumit and Pulkit both are looking really good, especially Sumit. He has recently completed his 50, and I guess the bowling team have forgot to take wickets. I guess they are still looking for the methods to take any new wicket, because now they're stuck with that one and only wicket, and it's getting really difficult for them to take another wicket. Both the batsmen are in no mood of giving their wicket, and of course it's a wonderful thing for Rajasthan team, but the problems for Chandigarh Physios is still at its peak. Another shorter line delivery, played it towards the mid wicket area, and see, it was difficult for the deep mid wicket fielder, I guess, because of that sunlight, because that particular thing, I guess, he was unable to see the ball coming towards his side, and that was the only reason, I guess, which is why he could not stop the ball going for a boundary. It sometimes happens when the fielders struggle, when the fielders feel that problem of seeing the ball because of the sunlight. Now, the batsman stepped out and played it towards the mid-off area for 1 run. 115 पे 1 स्कोर हो चुका है। 13.4 ओवर का खेल हुआ है। 2 गेंदें अभी भी डाली जानी बाकी। प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर 168 का दिखता हुआ, आगे बढ़ के खेलने की कोशिश की, और जी हाँ, कोई मौका नहीं था यहाँ पर। काफी ज्यादा बाहर आ गए थे पुलकित, और वापस आते आते बहुत देर हो गई। विकेट गवाकर जाते हुए स्टंप आउट हुए। विकेट कीपर ने कोई गलती नहीं करी, लेकिन एक अच्छी इनिंग खेली है पुलकित ने। तालियां जरूर बजनी चाहिए। अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन उनका। 37 रन, 37 रन उन्होंने बनाए हैं, और एनीथिंग अबव 30 is considered just like a 50 in T20 फॉर्मेट। और नए बल्लेबाज मेरे ख्याल में प्रतीक जाते हुए थोड़ा सा जोखिम लिया था वहां पर, लेकिन अच्छी इनिंग ऑल टुगेदर। कहना गलत नहीं होगा कि एक अच्छी पोजीशन में अपनी टीम को लेकर आए हैं। अच्छा साथ उन्होंने निभाया सुमित का, दोनों की एक अच्छी साझेदारी हुई थी लगभग 77-78 रनों के आसपास की, लेकिन फाइनली यहाँ पर दूसरा विकेट मिल चुका है ओपोनेंट टीम चंडीगढ़ फिजियोस को। राहत की सांस कहीं ना कहीं चंडीगढ़ लेते हुए, क्योंकि ये साझेदारी बहुत लंबी हो चुकी थी और विकेट गवाते हुए दिख नहीं रहे थे दोनों ही खिलाड़ी। आखिरी गेंद अब इस 14वें ओवर की डलेगी, जिसे डालेंगे रोशन सिंह। पहला पहला विकेट उन्होंने लिया है अपना। सामना करेंगे उस गेंद का प्रतीक, जो कि बिल्कुल नए बल्लेबाज आए हैं अभी अभी। हमने देखा पुलकित का विकेट गिरता हुआ, स्टेप आउट करके खेलना चाह रहे थे, कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए गेंद को बल्ले से, और जैसे ही चूके पीछे विकेट कीपर ने कोई गलती नहीं करी, बिल्कुल भी पैनिक नहीं किया और समय रहते गेंद को कलेक्ट करके उन्हें स्टंप आउट भी कर दिया। अच्छी गेंद, क्रॉस बैट से खेलने की कोशिश थी वहां पर प्रतीक की, और पूरे तरीके से चूक गए। और इसी चूक के साथ ये रही डॉट बॉल, और इस डॉट बॉल के साथ खत्म होता है 14वां ओवर। राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस का स्कोर हो चुका है 115 रन, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पे 14 ओवर के बाद। पिछले ओवर की अगर हम बात करें तो उसमें आए मात्र 6 रन और साथ ही साथ एक विकेट जो कि पुलकित का गिरा हमने देखा। 15 ओवर की शुरुआत होती हुई, और ये शॉर्ट लाइन डिलीवरी है, काफी समय मिला, थोड़ी सी मिसफील्ड भी वहां पर बिल्डर करते हुए एक लिया, दूसरा कोई दूसरा मूड वहां पे नहीं दिखता हुआ किसी भी बल्लेबाज का। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हो सकता था दूसरा, लेकिन देखिए थोड़ा स्टेमिना भी बचा के चलना होता है। प्लेयर ज्यादा भली बात ही जानते हैं उनके स्टेमिना का लेवल, उनके एंड्योरेंस का लेवल। आई एम ट्राइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द करंट लेवल ऑफ देयर एंड्योरेंस, स्पेशली इन द गेम। बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट ऑन साइड पे खेला है, डीप मिड फील्डर मौजूद है, रोक लेंगे गेंद को, रन मिल पाएगा केवल एक। बहुत ही ऊंचा हवा में मार दिया है, देखना होगा फील्डर क्या पकड़ पाएंगे। और हो कैच ड्रॉप होता हुआ यहाँ पे देखिए, उतना आसान भी नहीं था, काफी ज्यादा ऊपर मारे, डायरेक्ट हिट और आउट। फुल पिच को यहाँ पर जाना होगा, रन आउट होगा। कैच जरूर छूटा है लेकिन विकेट कुल मिलाकर मिल गया। अब देखिए काफी ऊंचा मारा था हवा में, उतना आसान होता नहीं है इस तरह की कैचेस पकड़ पाना, लेकिन कुल मिला के विकेट जरूर मिल गया। तो इसी के साथ तीसरा विकेट भी गिरता हुआ यहाँ पर पुलकित, अभी अभी नए बल्लेबाज ही थे, ज्यादा गेंदों का उन्होंने सामना किया नहीं था, और रन आउट होकर जाते हुए। माफ कीजिएगा, प्रतीक नहीं प्रियांक है इनका नाम। प्रियांक यहाँ आउट होकर जाते हुए। कैच छूटा था सुमित का, सुमित को तो जीवन दान मिल गया, लेकिन प्रियांक वहां पर फंस गए रन आउट के चक्कर में, और विकेट गवा पवेलियन का रास्ता पकड़ लिया उन्होंने। और फिर से इस बार पॉइंट की दिशा में धकेला है गेंद, थोड़ी सी पीछे जाती हुई लगभग बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के एरिया में, और फील्डर वहां पे मौजूद, रन केवल एक मिल पाया। राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट और ऑन साइड पे खेलने की कोशिश। जी हाँ, ये रही वाइड, लेग स्टंप छोड़ के काफी ज्यादा बाहर। गेंद कलेक्ट अच्छा करा वहां पे विकेट कीपर ने, लेकिन गेंद दोबारा डालनी होगी गेंदबाज को। स्ट्राइक पे मौजूद डॉक्टर इमरान खान उठा के मार, लेकिन नो मैंस लैंड में गिरी गेंद। डीप में फील्डर मौजूद है, लगभग काउ कॉर्नर के एरिया में। एक रन मिलने में कोई तकलीफ नहीं। हेल्थ में करके खेलने की कोशिश, थोड़ा अजीबो गरीब शॉट यहाँ पर ट्राई किया गया था, लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं हो पाया और वाइड का इशारा भी दे दिया एम्पायर ने। डालनी होगी दोबारा से गेंद, गेंदबाज को थोड़ा सा और एफर्ट लगाना होगा गेंदबाज को इस गेंद को डालने में। हवा में गेंद है, नीचे जगह बनाते हुए कैच ड्रॉप। देखिए उतना आसान था नहीं कैच, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि थोड़े से अगर और ज्यादा फोकस्ड होते, मुझे लगता है पोजीशन में नहीं आ पाए थे और जिसके चलते कैच छूटा। थोड़े से आगे रह गए, मुझे लगता है थोड़े से और अगर पीछे होते दो एक कदम, तो मुझे लगता है ये कैच जो थोड़ा मुश्किल लगा उन्हें, शायद थोड़ा आसान भी हो सकता था। जीवन दान मिला है बल्लेबाज को, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं। इसी के साथ 15 ओवर यहाँ पर पूरे हैं और राजस्थान का स्कोर है 123 रन, 3 विकेट के नुकसान पे। 5 ओवर का खेल बचा है इस पारी में, यानी कि 30 गेंदें। देखना कितने रन बना पाते हैं। स्ट्राइक पे फिलहाल मौजूद है सुमित, जो कि काफी अच्छे टच में लग रहे हैं। आज तो 61 रन बनाकर खेल रहे हैं 44 गेंदों के सामने। शॉट ऑफ लाइन गेंद, बड़ी हिट की कोशिश थी, शॉट अभी भी अच्छा है, ग्राउंडेड जा रहा है। काव कॉर्नर के फील्डर रोकेंगे गेंद को और रन इस गेंद पर भी केवल एक मिलेगा। देखिए थोड़ा अंडर एस्टिमेट मत करिए आप फील्डर को, ऐसा मेरा मानना है, क्योंकि अंत में आपने देखा कि कुछ फटाफट से चल के उन्होंने क्रीज में अपनी जगह बनाई। आगे डायरेक्ट हिट होती तो देखिए कुछ भी हो सकता था, इसलिए बहुत ही अच्छे से जज करना जरूरी फील्डर को। गेंद वो कहाँ कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, किस तरह से फेंक रहे हैं, आप कितने दूर हैं क्रीज से, इन चीजों की अवेयरनेस होना मुझे लगता है बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी। नहीं तो कई बार हम बिन मौसम बरसात करवा लेते हैं, हम कई बार बिना बात के परेशानी को न्योता दे देते हैं और अपना विकेट गवा देते हैं कई बार। एक रन और यहाँ पर जुड़ता हुआ। सोलवा ओवर चल रहा है, डाल रहे हैं डॉक्टर संजीव सिंह, काफी इकोनॉमिकल रहे हैं अभी तक। राइट आर्म मीडियम फास्ट बॉलर, और ये देखिए अपील यहाँ पर करते हुए कॉट बिहाइंड की, लेकिन अंपायर टच से मस नहीं हुए, कोई इशारा उनका आउट का नहीं। स्ट्राइक पे सुमित हैं, 62 रन बनाकर खेल रहे हैं। स्ट्राइक रेट 134 होगा, स्ट्राइक रेट उनका लगभग यही रहा है 130 से 140 के बीच में। इसी स्ट्राइक रेट को मेंटेन किए हुए लगभग शुरुआत से सुमित अगली गेंद का सामना करते हुए, और यहाँ पे कवर ड्राइव खेला है, शॉर्ट ऑफ द फील्डर मौजूद, थोड़ा गिर पड़ के यहाँ पे गेंद को रोकते हुए। एक रन हालांकि बल्लेबाजों ने फटाफट से दौड़ के चुराया। भाई 20 रुपए चाहिए किलो। कितने रुपए की? अच्छी फील्ड और एक ही रन केवल मिल पाया। आखिरी गेंद अब डालेंगे डॉक्टर संजीव सिंह अपने स्पेल के तीसरे ओवर की। 16वां ओवर ये पारी का। करंट रन रेट डाउन जरूर हो चुका है थोड़ा सा, लेकिन देखिए विकेट्स आपके पास है तो आप जरूर, इसके बाद 4 ओवर का खेल बचेगा, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हिटिंग के लिए जाना चाहिए। और अगर विकेट गिरता है तो मुझे लगता है आपको अपने बेस्ट हिटर को, जो भी आपकी टीम का बेस्ट हिटर है, आई डोंट नो अबाउट दैट, बट कोई ना कोई एक दो बल्लेबाज ऐसे होते हैं जो काफी अच्छी हिटिंग करने के लिए जाने जाते हैं टीम में, तो आप उनको जरूर ट्राई कर सकते हैं, सो दैट वो कुछ बाउंड्रीज तो वहां पर ट्राई कर सके छक्के चौकों में, जिनको बात ज्यादा करनी आती है। तो ऐसा कोई बल्लेबाज आप जरूर भेज सकते हैं अगर विकेट गिरता है तो, और नहीं गिरता है तो बिल्कुल आप ऑलरेडी टाइम स्पेंड कर चुके हैं। सुमित काफी अच्छा टाइम स्पेंड कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी, 48 गेंदों का उन्होंने सामना किया है, 64 रन बना के खेल रहे हैं, तो वो भी थोड़े आड़े तिरछे शॉट्स या फिर वो भी बाउंड्री, क्योंकि जिस तरह से वो गेंद को देख पा रहे हैं बाकी बल्लेबाज उतने अच्छे से गेंद को नहीं देख पा रहे होंगे फिलहाल। और खासकर जो नए बल्लेबाज आता है उसको तो थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। रेयरली हम देखते हैं कुछ बल्लेबाज ऐसे होते हैं जो आते साथ ही पहली गेंद पे छक्का चौका जड़ देते हैं। ये अच्छा शॉट लग रहा है, गैप में भी जा रही है गेंद, मुश्किल होगा जरूर फील्डर के लिए रोक पाना, पैरों से रोका जरूर है और गेंद रुक भी गई। और 2 रन भी यहाँ पर आसानी से मिल जाएंगे। तो अच्छा इस्तेमाल पैरों का यहाँ पे करते हुए 17वें ओवर की यहाँ पे शुरुआत हुई है। अनिल कुंबले और श्रीनाथ की याद आती है जब पैरों से गेंदे रोकते हैं फील्डर। तो पैरों से गेंदे रोकने में उनका भी काफी ज्यादा योगदान था। इस बार लॉन्ग ऑन के फील्डर को थोड़ी सी मेहनत कराई गई है और 1 रन यहाँ पर जुड़ता हुआ। सत्रहवां ओवर चलता हुआ डाल रहे हैं डॉक्टर विकास सिंह। उनके स्पेल का आखिरी ओवर, फील्डर आने की कोशिश करते हैं लेकिन दूर रह गए थोड़े से। और थोड़ी शायद उनको लगी भी है गेंद, थोड़े ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हो गए थे मुझे लगता है, या थोड़े ज्यादा नर्वस हो गए थे। कुछ तो हुआ है लेकिन बाउंड्री भी जरूर हुई है। शॉट अच्छा था, हवा में गेंद थी, फील्डर थोड़े दूर थे, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। आसान नहीं था उस तरह की गेंद को पकड़ पाना या रोक पाना, लेकिन कोशिश वहां पे पूरी दिखती हुई फील्डर की। और कोशिश तो बहुत बड़ा मैच है, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। 17वां ओवर चल रहा है। यहाँ पे फाइनली विकेट गेट हुआ, तो विकेट गंवाया है डॉक्टर इमरान खान ने। इमरान 7 तक बना पवेलियन की ओर जाते हुए, और ये विकेट डॉक्टर विकास सिंह ने उनको मिला है फाइनली उनका पहला विकेट उनके स्पेल के आखिरी ओवर में। स्कोर हो चुका है 135, चौथा विकेट गंवाया। और मुझे, जैसा कि मैं सोच रहा था, मुझे लगता है कि जो भी कोई बेस्ट हिटर्स हैं आपकी टीम में, तो मुझे लगता है उन्हें ट्राई कर लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि अब गेंदें ज्यादा नहीं बची हैं। 17वां ओवर खत्म होने को है, 2 गेंदें अब डाली जानी बाकी इस ओवर में। इसके बाद बचेगा खेल केवल 3 ओवर्स का, यानी कि 18 गेंदें। इन 2 गेंदों को भी मिला दिया जाए तो हो जाती हैं 20 गेंदें हैं। अगर आपको 40 रन की कोशिश करनी है, 40 रन अगर जोड़ पाती है ये टीम, तो स्कोर हो जाएगा 175। जी हाँ, 175 रन। और 175 ऑफ कोर्स एक अच्छा खासा टोटल। इससे पहले जो मैच हुआ था उसमें भी हमने देखा था 176 रन बने थे और दूसरी टीम के लिए बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल हो गई थी। और यहाँ पर भी अगर 40 रन इन बची हुई 20 गेंदों पे अगर बन पाते हैं, जो कि मुझे लगता है बन सकते हैं, ज्यादा मुश्किल नहीं होनी चाहिए। अगर यहाँ पे अच्छी हिटिंग थोड़ी हम देख लें, अच्छी बात यह है कि उमेश अभी भी पिच पे मौजूद है, तो उनका एक्सपीरियंस और जिस तरह से वो गेंद को देख पा रहे हैं, वो एक एडवांटेज का पिच पे होना भी एक काफी अच्छी बात। और एट द सेम टाइम जो नए बल्लेबाज आए हैं उनके बारे में भी हम आपको बताते हैं। बट देखना होगा क्या वो कुछ यहाँ पर बाउंड्रीज लगाकर सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे, क्या वो 8-10 गेंदों में 20-22 रन बना सकते हैं। ये कहीं ना कहीं एक बड़ा सवाल फिलहाल बना हुआ है टीम राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस के लिए। और अगर बाई चांस नहीं भी बना पाते हैं तो भी ऑलरेडी रन रेट अच्छा है, 162 का प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर, तो इस रन रेट के हिसाब से भी दिखता हुआ है। मुझे लगता है इसमें थोड़ा तो इजाफा होगा, 165-70 के चांसेस, तब भी कहीं ना कहीं हम एक उम्मीद जरूर कर सकते हैं। वहीं और यहाँ पे देखिए थोड़ा लूज शॉट, थोड़ा जल्दी आ गए थे। गेंद हालांकि जा रही है थर्ड मैन की दिशा में, 1 रन और दूसरे रन का कोई प्लान भी नहीं। और ये देखिए जो हमारे नए बल्लेबाज आए हैं वो दूसरा रन लेने में भी इंटरेस्टेड थे, लेकिन सुमित वहां पर चाहते हैं कि स्ट्राइक वो अपने पास रखें। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं ये डिसीजन सही भी है, क्योंकि सुमित ने काफी टाइम स्पेंड किया है राजस्थान की तरफ से, सबसे ज्यादा समय बिताने वाले बल्लेबाज अभी तक पिच पे, और सबसे ज्यादा रन्स भी उन्होंने बनाए हैं अभी तक। और फिर डिलीवरी, बड़ी हिट की कोशिश, सीधी जा रही है गेंद, लॉन्ग ऑन पे मौजूद फील्डर नहीं रोक पाए गेंद को। और जैसे कि हम बात कर रहे थे, कुछ बाउंड्रीज अगर यहाँ पर आती है बल्लेबाजी टीम के लिए, तो उनका सफर और भी ज्यादा मजबूत हो जाएगा। और ऐसे कुछ हुआ, गेंदबाजी टीम ने अंत में यहाँ पे कुछ विकेट जरूर ली हैं, लेकिन रन रेट जो है उसको डाउन करने में कोई खासा उनको सक्सेस नहीं मिली। हल्का फुल्का फर्क जरूर पड़ा, लेकिन एक छोर से सुमित ने बांध के रखा है और स्कोर को मेक श्योर करा है कि स्कोर धीरे धीरे बढ़ता जरूर रहे विकेट गिरने के बावजूद भी। एक पर्टिकुलर लेवल का रन रेट जरूर मेंटेन करे। 8 से ऊपर का रन रेट मेंटेन करवाने में सुमित ने भी काफी बड़ी भूमिका निभाई है, तो एक उनको भी श्रेय जाता है इस चीज का। 17 ओवर हो चुके हैं और स्कोर है 140 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पे। 18वें ओवर की यहाँ पर शुरुआत होती हुई डॉक्टर संजीव सिंह गेंदबाजी करते हुए राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट और क्लीन बॉल, बिल्कुल सीधा खेलना चाहते थे यहाँ पर नए बल्लेबाज जो कि थे डॉक्टर अविनाश सैनी, और एक ऑलमोस्ट एक यॉर्कर डिलीवरी सीधा बल्ला उन्होंने चलाया और बड़ी हिट के लिए जाना चाह रहे थे। और देखिए कहीं ना कहीं उनकी मानसिकता भी सही थी, क्योंकि अब हम बिल्कुल अंत की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं इस पारी के, और अब ज्यादा सम्मान गेंदों को देना बनता नहीं है। तो उनकी कहीं ना कहीं सोच सही, बल्ला चलाया उन्होंने, लॉफ्टेड शॉट खेलना चाहते थे लेकिन गेंद निकल गई बल्ले से दूर, जा घुसी स्टंप्स के अंदर, और इसी के फलस्वरूप अब अविनाश पवेलियन की ओर बढ़ते हुए 5वां विकेट गंवाया है राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोस ने 140 के स्कोर पर। 18वां ओवर शुरू हुआ है और पहली ही गेंद पे मिल गया डॉक्टर संजीव सिंह राजपूत को विकेट, उनका दूसरा विकेट। और बॉलिंग तो उन्होंने शानदार करी है, रन्स लुटाने के मामले में भी वो काफी कंजूस, जो कि एक अच्छी बात है। केवल 14 रन उन्होंने अभी तक दिए हैं, चौथा ओवर चल रहा है उनके स्पेल का, विच इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग। और नए बल्लेबाज हैं आए यहाँ पर पुलकित जैन। पुलकित जैन सामना करेंगे यहाँ पर गेंदबाज संजीव का। राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट बॉल एंड he wanted to play the ball towards the onside. There was a pull shot but maybe it was not connected. Okay, so it's a leg by, it was maybe touched on the pads or maybe on the body, that's why a leg by has been given. So 1 run for sure has been added, but it will be added to the extras, not to the individual score of the batsman. Sumit is now back on strike, playing on solid 71 out of facing 51 deliveries, facing Sanjeev on the next delivery, and it's a very good hit. And look at the fielding effort at the short covers area, and 1 run taken easily again. It was a very beautiful shot, but kudos to the fielder as well. 100% marks, 100 out of 100 to the fielder. Pulkit Jain with that single is now back on strike, facing Dr. Sanjeev Singh, who has been exceptional in this match so far, bowling the last over of his spell. And almost a golden delivery, played it towards the covers area. There's a fielder available at the deep, and second run is the call, and I guess he won't be having any problems while taking that second run. Good running between the wickets by both the batsmen. Two more deliveries to go in this 18th over. Score is now 144 for 5. And we can see some dogfight outside of the boundary, which is of course not a good thing. And so full toss delivery, the ball is going towards the deep third man field, and one more run added. So now Sanjeev will bowl the last ball of this 18th over and the last ball of his spell as well. Conceded only 18 runs so far and has already taken 2 wickets as well. Can he take one more wicket on this delivery? That's the question. Or can this be a dot ball? That's again a question which will be answered right here, right now, this delivery. And here we go. All right. So it seems to be a dot ball. Sumit wanted to take a single on that delivery, but no scope of that run. So with this dot delivery, Dr. Sanjeev Singh completes a very successful spell of his. He conceded only 18 runs in these 4 overs and also took 2 wickets. So applause for this brilliant player, appreciation worthy performance by him. So we are done with 18 overs and 145 for 5 is the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios. It's a very good hit played towards the wide long of area. Could be difficult for the fielder. Good effort in the end. And let's see how many runs have been scored. I guess it's been 2 runs on this ball, I believe. 2 runs have been taken on this ball, I guess. Let me check the scorecard again. Good fielding effort, by the way, by the fielder in the deep. Again, played it straight, and now it's a task for the long on fielder. The batsman, especially Sumit, wanted to take another run, but it was denied by the other batsman, that is Pulkit, the right-hand batsman playing on 4, facing Roshan Singh in the last over of his spell. The ball is in the air, and it's a misfield again. You can see some sort of disappointment on the face of the long on fielder. It was not that easy to collect. I really understand that. It was a powerful hit. We could hear a good cracking sound of the bat connecting with the ball, and which is why it got difficult for the fielder to stop. However, we are now in the end of this 19th over almost, and all right, so it's the fifth delivery. Again, the ball is in the air and running towards the cow corner boundary. No fielder is there, and 4 more runs will be added. So 2 consecutive 4s have come for Rajasthan Royals, and ये क्या था, 6 था क्या? Yeah. ये 6 पे क्या? 6 था नहीं? So it was a brilliant 6. 6 runs added to the score of Rajasthan Royals. It's 157 for 5. And this was the last delivery, which was a dot ball as well. 19 overs gone, 157 for 5 is the score of Rajasthan Royals Physios. 1 more over to go. 8.26 is the current run rate. Can Rajasthan Royals Physios reach the score of 170? That's the question. They are 13 runs away from 170. If they make 8 runs in this over, so they will be able to score 165 as a total, which is also not a bad total. But 170, anything above 170 or even 170 creates some sort of psychological pressure. It changes the mind a little. That figure of 170 plus. Of course, these kind of figures do change. 170 or 180, even 160. You know, of course, each and every figure has some sort of role. 2 runs is the call, and easily taken double. Good running between the wickets. Sumit is coordinating really well with Pulkit as well. Both the batsmen are helping each other in a very good way, which is of course very much needed. And Chandigarh Physios have also tried their best to stop the batting team, to both the batsmen as much as possible. Uh, the bowlers of this team, the Chandigarh Physios team, they tried their best to lower down the current run rate as well. But we must appreciate Sumit also, who continuously made sure, I should say, uh, to not let the run rate go down, and which can be seen still the run rate is maintained at 8.35. I guess there was not even a single moment, not even a single delivery where we could see a run rate going below 8. A good shot towards the deep covers area, fielder is present there, and only 1 run taken. Wicketkeeper could not collect the ball. I guess it could have been a direct hit, and Sumit could have been in trouble because the wicketkeeper tried to hit the ball on the stumps, and Sumit was, I believe, a little far from the crease. But I also believe that Sumit has been fortunate as well. Full toss delivery, a cracking sound can be heard, and dealer is available, so he will have to be satisfied with just one run. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. So far, 4 runs have been considered by the bowler. Credit goes to the 2 wides as well that Bhuvi has bowled. Bhuvi has been a little expensive today in this match, and he could not even take a wicket as well. The batsman stepped out, and there's no chance for the deep fielder to stop that ball going uh, above the boundary, and one more boundary in the form of 4 will be added, and now the score is 168 for 5 for Rajasthan. Still 2 more deliveries to go. It was a beautiful shot. Uh, we could see the fielder present on short covers. He tried to jump and stop the ball, and again a boundary. So it's a wide plus 4 runs, 5 runs added to the score, and still a fake delivery is yet to be bowled. So now, what the batting team must have anticipated is becoming true for them. It's 173 already for the loss of 5 wickets, and 2 more deliveries still to go. Two. Again, the batsman tried to step out, and it was a dead hit, but the batsman made it in the crease in time. Final delivery of this first inning, 173 पे 5 is the score. 1 more delivery to go, and Pulkit himself will be facing Bhuvi, who will be bowling the last delivery of this first inning. Right arm over the wicket. It was almost a good length delivery. A very good shot towards the point fielder, and very well saved. I guess it was out. Yes. So I guess it was a dot delivery because I believe Sumit got a run out on the very last delivery of this first inning. However, we will have to check whether he really got out or not. If he is not out on that delivery, so the score will be 174. And if he is out, then of course 174 will not be the score, but will be the target for the opponent's team. That is Chandigarh Physios. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. नहीं नहीं भैया कैश मत दो अभी मैं कैश नहीं दे चार कोई सी डालने वाली ये बाहर लगते तो ये है मेरा मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ नहीं आएगी देर करना जा मेरी थ्रो भी बेकार है ठीक ये लो आ जाएगी इसकी चार्जिंग भी डाउन होगी मेरे ख्याल एक काम करना फोन में लगाओ ना एक बार इसका जो प्लग है ना पावर बैंक का पहले फोन में लगा लो पावर बैंक का निकाल के ना दोबारा लगाओ वो होगा शायद तो पता नहीं ऐसा क्यों होता है हेलो 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 ये कोई म्यूट कैसे होगा यार, मुझे नहीं पता। साइलेंट ऑडियो आ रहा है, क्या कर दूं? रोल एक मिनट। अच्छा हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल। हेलो। यार भाई तुम अपना फोन दे दोगे जरा? नहीं मैं कहाँ दूँ? वो मशीन में कुछ चार्ज हुआ आपका? चार्ज हुआ क्या? हो रही है? ला दूँ क्या मैं आपको? जाएगा मेरा भी एक तो बैटरी बैकअप बहुत बेकार है। कोई नहीं आप लगा लो। और यहाँ दिख जाएगा। मैं यहीं से करता हूँ। आप है? ठीक है ठीक है। दूसरी पारी की यहाँ पर शुरुआत हो चुकी है और ये अच्छी गेंद फ्रंट फुट पे आके डिफेंस। और जो भी दर्शक हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं मैं आप सभी लोगों को बता दूं ये मुकाबला चल रहा है चंडीगढ़ फिजियोज वर्सेस राजस्थान रॉयल्स फिजियोज के बीच। इस मुकाबले को खेला जा रहा है AP3 क्रिकेट स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड गुड़गांव में स्थित मैदान पे। नेशनल फिजियो लीग है टूर्नामेंट का नाम। और इस मुकाबले में राजस्थान रॉयल्स ने टॉस जीता, फैसला किया था पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का, जिसके चलते उन्होंने बनाए 173 रन। एक अच्छा खासा टोटल पहली इनिंग में खड़ा किया गया, जिसके जवाब में अब 174 रनों का लक्ष्य का पीछा करने उतरी है चंडीगढ़ फिजियोस। बिल्कुल पहला ओवर यहाँ पे चलता हुआ देखना होगा इस लक्ष्य के जवाब में किस तरह की बल्लेबाजी करने में सक्षम दिखती है ये बल्लेबाजी टीम। शाम का समय हो चुका है और कुछ ही देर में मुझे लगता है आने वाले शायद 15 से 20 मिनट या मैक्सिमम आधे घंटे तक लाइट्स भी ऑन हो जाएंगी। हो सकता है शायद थोड़ा पहले हो जाए, 15-20 मिनट मुझे लग रहा है। मनदीप और आकाश यहाँ पर ओपन करने आए हैं। सचिन शर्मा गेंदबाजी करते हुए इस पहले ओवर में। मनदीप इज ऑन स्ट्राइक, राइट ऑन पर बोला एंड लुक एट द पेस ऑफ सचिन शर्मा। It was too quick to handle for the batsman and the fielder collecting the ball right behind, almost at the deep third man area. Good amount of pace, almost a golden delivery was there. Not an easy thing for the batsman to pick. 174 is the target, I repeat. Current run rate is of 9 out of 10. Clean bowled. First wicket goes down for Chandigarh Physios. Just look at the replay, the way Sachin bowled, and batsman had no clue of the line and length and how soon, how quickly the ball went right into the stumps, and he lost his wicket. So first wicket goes down in the very first over at the score of only 3. Sachin Sharma gives the first wicket to his team, the Rajasthan Royals Physios. First breakthrough for the bowling team. Very first over, and you lose your important wicket in the very first over, and especially when you are about to chase a big target of 174 at the time of evening. The lights are about to be on. It will be on in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes maybe. So I don't think it can be easy for the batting team, but we don't know what kind of batting lineup this team has got. I guess they must have got some good quality batsmen, but even the bowling lineup of Rajasthan team doesn't seem weak. We are seeing Sachin Sharma who is bowling really well. This is just the first over only. We'll have to see other bowlers as well. Let's see how they bowl and how they manage things. If whether they will be able to stop the batting team from chasing this target or not, and whether the batting team will be able to chase this target out or not. Three balls only have been bowled. We saw a wicket falling on the previous wicket, on the previous ball, I'm sorry. And again, an appeal. And I guess there was some sort of edge of bat before the ball hit the pads. So I guess that might be the reason for the umpire to deny that appeal. Two more degrees to go in this first. Okay, target of 174 runs doesn't sound like a joke here in this round. Similar target of what uh, we saw in the very first match of today. There was a target of 177 runs. In response, I guess the opponent team scored somewhere around 90 or something, and the batting team won that match by a big margin of 86 runs. And of course, Chandigarh Physios would not like to repeat that kind of performance. I mean, of course, they were not playing in that match, I guess, but still, the kind of performance the second team gave, and another beautiful delivery. He has got the pace and he has got the bounce as well, enough to beat any batsman. Especially if we talk about this particular match, trying to frighten the batsman a lot, and with this kind of pace, of course, you can frighten any kind of batsman, especially in the very first overs, and especially in the beginning overs. I mean to say, first over is gone now. Chandigarh Physios is four for the loss of one wicket. First to second over, and the ball was in the air. Fielder collecting with one bounce. Of course, there was a little amount of fumble, but enough for both the batsmen to take a single. Mukul Mishra bowling in this first uh, over of his spell and second over of this inning. Right over the wicket. Look at the pace and solid back foot defense by the batsman. That is Mandeep. In this over, we are seeing Mukul Mishra bowling his very first over of his spell and second over of this inning. Previous over was bowled by Sachin Sharma, who conceded only 4 runs and also took a one wicket. It was a full toss delivery, played in the air. There is the fielder we are seeing, and oh my God, there was some sort of juggle there, but the fielder could not catch it. It was a very good effort by him in the end, but for once I thought maybe he will make it when he dived to collect that ball after a couple of juggles, but unfortunate enough to drop that catch. The batsman was so lucky as he was dropped by the fielder at almost long on area. The long on fielder was running uh, underneath the ball to collect it, to catch it, but it was not enough. And of course, it was not an easy catch to take, but good effort. Short of line delivery with good pace. The batsman wanted to hit a pull shot, but it was not connected by him. One run taken, however, on this ball. Second over is going on of this second inning. Two more deliveries to go. 7 for 1 is the score. On strike is Mandeep, who's playing on two after facing 6 deliveries. Mukul Mishra is the bowler, has conceded only 2 runs so far. And here we come. Here we see another wide, leaving the leg stump behind by a big margin. 1 run will be added, and a fair delivery is yet to be bowled. On strike is Mandeep. Both the batsmen are taking their time. Mandeep is on two after facing seven deliveries, and Virendra, on the other hand, is also on two after facing four deliveries. Chandigarh Physios lost one early wicket, and now what they are doing is they might be trying to spend some more time so that they can create a good partnership out of it. Even if they have to take some more deliveries, even if they have to play a little slow, I guess they can afford it. The ball was in the air and played it towards the deep extra cover area. Fielder ran behind the ball and collected it. Only one run taken on that ball, and with the help of this one run, this single, second over is also gone. 10 runs after losing one wicket is the score of Chandigarh Physios after 2 overs. First delivery of the third over. Sachin Sharma is back with his bowling. Second over of his spell and third over of this inning. It was a beautiful shot by Mandeep right towards the cow corner area. There was a huge gap available. Another ball right above the wicket. This time again, Scotland delivery. The ball was in the air, and again it could be very difficult for the fielder to stop. Let's see if they are able to stop the ball. No. Here we see another boundary. So four more runs will be added to the individual batsman score and the team score. 18 for 1 is now the score. Mandeep with back-to-back boundaries. Second boundary of his two consecutive fours we witnessed on the very first, on the first two deliveries of this particular over. And these kind of boundaries are very much needed as well for the batting team if they really want to chase out this total, if they really want to make a comeback in this match. And of course, it's just a beginning, so it would be too early to judge, to say things about this particular match, or if any team is better than any other team. But of course, if we compare both the teams at this particular situation, I guess, of course, Chandigarh Physios is looking at back foot right now, by some level at least. And Rajasthan is, of course, looking stronger, but things can change in a while. Things change in an over as well, as far as T20s are concerned. So we cannot predict, we cannot assume anything so early. This is the third over only going on. 7.60 is the current run rate, whereas 8.86 is the required run rate. Of course, it is little more than the current run rate, but these things can change in an over, as I mentioned just now. Oh, again, the batsman wanted to hit a pull shot, but not in the connection with the ball. Completely beaten by the bowler, and very well collected by the wicketkeeper as well. Four deliveries gone. This previous delivery was a dot ball. Fifth delivery of this over. Full toss delivery. This time a low full toss delivery, played it towards the long off area and fielded really well. I guess they will be going for the second run as well. And yes, here they complete the second run after taking the advantage of that overthrow. Last delivery of this third over, and Virender will be facing now. Virender will be facing Sachin Sharma. Sachin Sharma has been a little expensive in this over. Last delivery of this over and almost an over pitch delivery played it towards the deep point area. Fielder is available there. 1 run added. With this 1 run, third over is gone and score of Chandigarh Physios is 23 for 1. We saw 13 runs coming in this previous over of Sachin Sharma. Yes, he was a little expensive in the previous over. Earlier in the first over, he conceded only 4 runs, I believe. Yes, he conceded 4 runs only, to be precise. Of course, he has taken 1 wicket, but that wicket was taken by him in the previous over itself. So now let's enter in the fourth over. Virender and Mandeep both are looking decent. A partnership of 20 runs has already been formed in 16 deliveries, but still there is a lot to do in this match, in this particular inning. In order to win this match, the ball was placed towards the square leg area and collected well by the fielder. Only 1 run taken. नमस्कार आप सभी लोगों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है वापस से इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को हम कंटिन्यू करते हुए मैच कंटिन्यू किया गया है वापस और लाइट्स के चलते हैं वो stopped but now continued because now the lights issue has been solved. There was some battery issue. The generator has now been on and because of which we can see the lights turned on and now the play is resumed. Let's get back to the condition of this particular match. Fifth over is now going on. 137 more runs required in 95 balls. Current run rate 8.88 and required run rate is also kind of similar. Roshan will be facing Rahul. And yes, it's out. Good decision by the out Roshan by the wicketkeeper. It was a very good delivery. The batsman wanted to play it by coming on the front foot, but was completely missed by the ball and completely beaten as well on that particular delivery. Roshan will have to depart now. Roshan could not even open his account. And third wicket goes down now for Chandigarh. Back to wicket going on. We saw a wicket fall on the very first delivery and now on the second delivery as well. Third wicket goes down, two in a row. Rahul, what an opening of a spell. First two deliveries of his first over and he got two wickets. Exceptional. It simply means that the next delivery will be a hat-trick ball, a hat-trick chance for Rahul. Let's see if he will be able to take that hat-trick or not. All right, so DLS method has now been applied on this particular match. 60 runs are now required in 34 balls. Target has now been reduced to 97 runs out of his 37 are already made. And yes, three deliveries of three in a row. What a wonderful performance by this bowler. Exceptional opening of a spell. Remarkable. I can say unbelievable opening of a spell. First three deliveries and three wickets in a row. What more can you want? 4 wickets down for Chandigarh Physios. 60 runs more required in 33 balls. If you just look at the runs and the balls ratio, it feels like, yes, it can be chased. But the way Chandigarh Physios has lost 3 wickets in a row, you know, right before the opening of this fifth over, it was 37 for 1 and now it is 37 for 4. The game has changed a lot and now it is going in favor of Rajasthan. It seems like this only. Mandeep, however, is still on the crease, which is a very good thing for the batting team. But will there be anybody to help Mandeep and form a partnership? 60 runs in 33 balls is possible, is chaseable. But the question is, who will be the one who will make things simpler? It was a high full toss delivery played towards the onside ball. Running. Let's see if I can cross the boundary line for more and more runs. I guess they have taken 3 runs on this delivery. Let me check the scores again. Very less the number of fielders that can be seen, especially on the onside. Now we can see a fielder at the deep mid-wicket area. We have also a fielder at the short backward square leg as well. All right, so the bowler wants to do some man-cutting thing here, and maybe that was a kind of warning to the non-strikers and batsmen. Left arm orthodox bowler Good shot, a full toss delivery plays towards the mid-off area. 1 run taken. Last delivery of this over. Rahul bowling Bhavya. And field lost with blue, but denied by the umpire. Umpire has his own reasons, and they might not be valid, but umpire knows it better. We can't say anything about that. 5 overs are now gone. Chandigarh Physios is at 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. Run rate 8.20, whereas required run rate is of 11.20. Chandigarh Physios require 56 runs in 30 balls. Fifty-six runs in 30 balls seems chaseable. It doesn't feel very difficult. Of course, it is difficult, but it doesn't sound like a very unbelievable kind of target or very difficult target. But yes, you will have to bat really well. The main concern is the wickets. You have already lost 4 wickets, but still 6 wickets are there and are to be scored. So I guess that is a kind of relief. Easily placed towards the point area, fielder is available there. 1 run taken easily again on this delivery. Sixth over is going on, and Dr. Imran Khan is bowling in this over. Mandeep is on strike. But it's a wide, two outside of the off stump. Sixth over going on. Good pace by Dr. Imran Khan. And oh, had it been collected by the wicketkeeper, they stump it. However, it's a wide again. So 2 wides in a row. The bowler is yet to bowl fair delivery. Short line delivery, and again back foot punch towards the short covers. Fielder is present there. 1 run taken easily. Sixth over going on. 32 runs required in 27 balls. They will have to hit a couple of boundaries in order to reduce the pressure. All right, so 1 run is now converted in a double. Good running within the wickets, good presence of mind, and yes, you will have to play like this only. You will have to run like this only because the required run rate is continuously increasing slowly and gradually, and you should have an eye over that. Good shot towards the long on fielder, easily collected, only 1 run taken. All right, so last delivery is yet to be bowled of this sixth over, 48 for 4. Bhavya is on strike. Again, a total delivery, full shot. And a beautiful boundary towards the backward square leg area. Good chance for anything. 50 is out to Chandigarh Physio. The 6 overs, the score is 52 for 4. 45 for required in 24 innings. This is the beginning of over. On strike is Bhavya. medium fast delivery, again little short of a length delivery, and placed it towards the short covers area. Mandeep is now back on. Mandeep looking good. He's playing on 30 after facing 22 delivery. He used 6 by him towards the long on area. Or maybe it was absolutely straight 6. Yes, that 6 had hit the side screen. So yes, I can remember of that 6. How can I forget that beautiful, one of the rarest 6s we have seen in this match so far.
अभी कितनी हुआ है? 20 ओवर का हो गया मैच। कितना खत्म हुआ था तो 6 ओवर में टोटल 6 का नहीं था, 4 का हो गया था, 6 ओवर बचे हैं। मतलब 6 ओवर बचे थे, अब 4 बचे। 7वां चल रहा है ना, इसके बाद 3 बच गया। तो 6 ओवर। इस ओवर के बाद मेरे भाई ये 7वां ओवर चल रहा है, इसके बाद 3 ओवर और बचे हैं, 10 ओवर का हो गया। अब इसके बाद 3 ओवर और डलेंगे बस।
Short on land, this ball went a little low, and again, of course, a difficulty for the batsman to pick that kind of ball. Because whenever the ball goes a little down, so things get a little difficult for the batsman. It doesn't get easy for the batsman. The fear of dumping, uh, there is a chance to work like umpire, but was literally denied by the umpire. And with this field, it was a dot ball. And after this dot ball, 7th over is also gone. Chandigarh Physios is 55 for the loss of 4 wickets. 42 runs are now required in just 18 balls. They will have to gear up. They will have to increase pace in order to increase their run rate if they really want to win this match. Not many overs are left now, only 3 overs left because of this TLS method. There was some issue with the lights, so that's why the match got reduced uh, to 10 overs instead of 20 overs. And of course, it was a good decision because a lot of time was wasted, a lot of time went by because of the unavailability of lights. But now, finally, the lights are lit, but the match, the inning is reduced to 10 overs. It's over. And a full toss delivery played toward the long area and very well fielded. Second run of the call, and yes, it's out. It's clear. The batsman was not even in the frame. Very well collected by the bowler, and no panic was there. And of course, it should be done. All right, so 5th wicket is also gone. Chandigarh Studios is now on 55 for 5. 41 runs are now required in 17 balls. Second delivery of this 8th over. The batsman wanted to play it straight, but the ball took an edge and went towards the fine leg fielder. 1 run taken. Almost an pitch delivery. Batsman got confused. It was not at all a convincing shot. Ball again towards the short fine leg fielder, and 1 run taken again on the delivery. Rahul is bowling exceptionally well. It's the second over of him. Conceded only 7 runs so far and also took 3 wickets, which was in the previous over. He took hat trick the first hat-trick of this tournament probably so far. Again, a very good delivery. The batsman was completely beaten on that ball. That to Mandeep, who is already looking good for 33 runs in 26 deliveries, 3 fours, 1 6, another delivery, and this one the ball is in the air. Let's see if there can be any chance. And look at Gentleman catch in the end at the long on area. Wonderful catch. Probably one of the best catches I have seen today. Wonderful catch. These are the kind of catches that the fielder himself will cherish for a very long time. He will keep this catch in his memory for a very long time because these kind of it happen very rarely in life. Brilliant catch. With this catch, Mandeep has lost his wicket. He was looking good, but now he had to depart. This wicket also booked. Loss of Chandigarh Physio continuously increasing. Now it's 39 runs required in just 30. Looking very difficult because the required rate is now 18. And we all understand maintaining 18 is the next 2 overs continuously overs, is not at all an easy task. Left in this 8th over, 58 for 6 is the score. The required run rate is of 18. तुम बताओ भाई आखिरी गेंद यहाँ 8वें ओवर की डाली जानी बाकी. क्या हो गया? Some sort of confusion going on in the match right now. Few big team players have also come inside the ground to clear things up. Sanjeev Singh Rajput is the new batsman coming in the crease. Chandigarh Physios have already lost 6 wickets so far, and one more delivery is yet to be bowled in this 8th over. Again an appeal to the umpire, but it was denied. 1 run taken on this delivery. So I guess with this, a run, 8th over is also gone after 8 overs. The score of Chandigarh Physio is 9 for the loss of 6 wickets.
अच्छा उसी की बात हो रहा है।
कलेक्ट करेंगे गेंदबाज खुद। 1 रन के साथ शुरुआत होती हुई इस 9वें ओवर की। 37 रनों की जरूरत, 11 गेंदों में चमत्कार की जरूरत। बहुत ही ज्यादा परेशानी में फिलहाल दिखती हुई चंडीगढ़ फिजियोस की टीम। और इस बार राउंड द विकेट गेंदबाजी, माफ कीजिए, ओवर द विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हैं गेंदबाज। 1 रन ले लिया है, दूसरा रन हो सकता था। सही डिसीजन ना कहीं, स्ट्राइक पे मौजूद बल्लेबाज का वापस भेजा अपने साथी को क्रीज के अंदर, और बिल्कुल सही डिसीजन। रिस्की हो सकता था ये दूसरा रन। 9वां ओवर ये चल रहा है। डॉक्टर विकास और डॉक्टर संजीव बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। शॉट चल रहा है, सीधा खेला है लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में। फील्डर दूसरा रन देने की कोशिश, और दूसरा रन भी यहाँ पर आसानी से पूरा के। तीसरे के लिए भी तैयार थे साथी बल्लेबाज। तो एक्साइटमेंट, और ना सिर्फ एक्साइटमेंट बल्कि नीड ऑफ द आवर भी है, क्योंकि रनों की जरूरत है यहाँ पर तेजी के साथ। अभी भी काफी रन बचे हुए हैं। मुमकिन जरूर है, लेकिन काफी ज्यादा मुश्किल यहाँ से दिखता हुआ। और इस बार राउंड द विकेट गेंदबाजी करी, हवा में गेंद थी, पैरों से रोकने की कोशिश। 1 रन लिया है, दूसरे के लिए भी जाएंगे। जी हाँ, जहां एक थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लग रहा, थोड़ा सा वहां पे फंबल कर गए, पैनिक कर गए जो फील्डर थे मौजूद लगभग पॉइंट एरिया पे। लेकिन सिचुएशन अंडर कंट्रोल। लेफ्ट हैंड बैट्समैन डॉक्टर संजीव इस डबल के साथ वापस क्रीज संभालेंगे। लगातार 2 डबल ले चुके हैं, और ये शॉट भी अच्छा लग रहा है। लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद है लॉन्ग ऑफ पे। 1 ही रन के साथ फिलहाल संतुष्टि बनाते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज। और अपील करी है, लेकिन नॉट आउट दिया मेरे ख्याल में अंपायर ने। माफ कीजिएगा, आउट दे दिया गया है यहाँ पर। बहुत ही जल्दी यहाँ पर डिसीजन सुना दिया था अंपायर ने। बहुत ही, मैं मुझे लगता है आधे सेकंड के लिए सिर्फ उंगली उठाई थी, जो बिल्कुल दिख सी नहीं पाई। तो खैर, कुल मिला के 7 विकेट गवा दिया चंडीगढ़ फिजियोज ने। 9 ओवर की समाप्ति, 66 पे 7। आखिरी ओवर में 31 रनों की जरूरत, जो कि बहुत ही ज्यादा मुश्किल यहाँ पे दिखता हुआ। शॉट अच्छा है, सीधा खेला है। मुझे लगता है 1 रन से ज्यादा यहाँ पे गेंदबाजी विकेट यहाँ पर मिल जाएगा आसानी के साथ, लेकिन देखिए एक एक रनों से होना नहीं है कुछ भी।